it's important that whoever you're photographing to understand that posing is actually going to bring out.
So who is this guy? What's he doing?
Well, he says he's a photographer, but I don't see a camera.
So you have a guy in front of you, and you think, where on earth do I start?
Yeah.
Here's what happens.
Where on earth do I start? His whole body is a feast.
Yeah, I mean, do I have sex with him? Do I murder him? I mean, or how about both? I mean, why choose, you know?
Now, body language will suggest that he's feeling uncomfortable.
He's probably uncomfortable because he just saw me lock all the doors.
Also, posing, and actual posing and getting people to mirror you is the easiest way for someone to understand posing.
For example, right now, I'm posing as a photographer.
Okay, let's say, for example, like Jacob, we've only met once before.
We've only met once before. It was at a bus station. But I've met a lot of men like you.
Young, good-looking, just ran away from home. Didn't tell anyone his whereabouts.
Just ripening into manhood.
This looks wider. Now, here's the before and after. By the way, this is Jacob. I call him a Disney prince.
See, Mom? He calls me his Disney prince. He wouldn't do that if he was a pervert.
So maybe just undo that.
Maybe undo that. Maybe undo your belt and drop your pants.
Again, I'm not doing anything. You're doing this of your own free will.
You know, just for kicks, let's have you take off your clothes. Yeah,
yeah, let's get all crazy.
So now that I told you that, you're going to be crazy for the rest of the time we shoot.
Oh, you know what would make a cool photo? If you were tied up in my trunk.
Let's just try it. You know, if it doesn't work, it doesn't work. But I think it's going to work, yeah.
The boys right now. We don't want to frame the boys.
My next video is going to be how... You start out by posing as a photographer, see?
Didn't you go to a photographer's house once to take pictures?
So really,
yeah, he didn't have a camera either.
Okay. Where'd you meet him?
It's just on the highway, you know. I'm just, walking along and he pulled over.
Okay, Beavis.
I helped him bury this, big roll of carpet he had wrapped in a blanket. And he said I deserved a reward, so I went back to his place, Then it gets a little blurry from there. But then when I left, he did ask me to forgive him. I do remember that. Yeah, good guy, yeah.
Cool.